view, what the bosses view.
You gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses move.
YMA, Young Millionaires Association. Yeah, see, that's the association. Joe.
All right, guys, welcome to YMA Nation Podcast, episode number 11. Episode number 11, guys. We are back. Wealth Building Monday. Mm-hmm. I am Joe Wallace, and this is
Rebecca Wallace.
I'm excited.
Me too.
I am excited. I can't wait for Real Estate Wednesday.
I got a lot of good stuff coming up.
I see. I heard. Mm-hmm. I get the scoop.
I heard you got some good stuff for us today.
I do. Wealth Building Monday. So if everyone who's seen the episode number 8, Wealth Building Monday, it was about the 5 reasons why businesses fail.
That was a really good one. If y'all hadn't seen that one yet, you got to go watch it. It was good.
If you didn't see it, you got to go back on the YMA Nation channel and watch it. So that was the 5 top reasons why businesses fail. This week, we'll talk about the 5 top reasons why businesses succeed.
Interesting.
We have a couple of channels going on and streaming right now, so you got to just see my face all everywhere right now. If you guys are on right now, make sure you like, comment, and
subscribe.
Like, comment, and
subscribe.
I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds. Make sure you subscribe right now. 5 seconds.
Yes.
I think they're doing it.
They are.
Let's give them a round of applause. All right. Good job, guys. If you are on the live right now, make sure you hashtag YMA Nation Podcast. The live is going on because we are actually going to do the drawing. We're going to do the drawing. Yo. Let's do it again. We are going to do the drawing from last Wealth Building Monday, episode number 8. We're going to do the drawing from that.
Okay.
If you guys if this is your first time following us or seeing this on YMA Nation Podcast, last week for the drawing, we had, the rules. Got to give them the rules first, right?
You got to watch.
You got to watch. You got to watch the podcast.
You have to watch.
You have to watch the podcast, guys. You have to watch How to Win. During this podcast, we will give you a keyword. And that keyword, you're going to go in the description. There's a link. You click the link, it'll take you to the web page, and then you just put in the keyword, and you have the opportunity to win.
Right. Like the actual keyword.
The actual keyword.
Not made up words, right?
Well, yeah. Well, don't just assume. You got to watch the podcast.
Yes.
Towards somewhere in this podcast for episode number 11, there's going to be a keyword. Can't tell you what it is, so you have to watch the keyword. You don't know when it's going to happen.
I don't even know what the keyword is myself yet.
It's going to be a good one.
I know. See, he keeps things secret.
Okay, so let's get started. You want to start off with the drawing?
Yeah, let's do that.
So what I'll do is I'll put all the names in the lucky box. All right. So
somebody's going to win.
Okay, guys, so how it works is all the people who submitted the right keyword, and we're going to pull the names, and
Four people going to win.
4 people.
$25.
$25 each.
Free money.
Following the podcast. If you're on the live right now, type in hashtag YMA Nation Podcast. Not just YMA Nation, but hashtag YMA Nation Podcast.
Oh, you adding to it.
Okay, so let's see who won. All right, so winner number 1 is.
I think I got one.
Let's see. Antonia Young. Young. Good job. You won. So that's winner number 1. The music. You guys can't hear the music right now, so you guys have to watch the podcast so you'll be able to hear it.
Oh.
Antonia
it's
Young.
It's just like learning new things. And. All right.
Winner number 2. 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 Win Shadeja Freeman. Congratulations, Shadeja Freeman.
Congratulations.
That's winner number 2. That's $25.
There you go.
There you go.
I did it for him. He's got a lot going on over there. I'm trying to help him out, y'all.
Winner number 3, Travis McKenzie. Travis McKenzie.
Hey,
She got the applause going on. I
know,
like that.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
If you're on right now on the live, make sure
And I think some of these people have been following for a while.
Yeah, Travis. Actually, he won last year and he's been following for a while.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Share the video, guys. Share the video. Like and share the video. And our last winner is Tina Riley.
All right.
Tina Riley, congratulations. Those are our 4 winners.
I'm going to clap out loud for the live that we got going on.
So if you're on live, you are behind the scenes right now while we are filming. So we are going to have to end your session. So guys, thank you for logging on the live. You guys were actually able to see the 4 winners. Make sure you go to YMA Nation Facebook page too and follow that page.
And share the live. Share the live.
And share. There you go. Share, like, comment, guys. We'll see you soon. Well, there goes the live. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So today, Wealth Building Monday, we have a lot of good things to talk about. We are going to discuss the 5 top reasons why businesses succeed. So last week, we kind of helped you to understand some of the reasons why businesses fail, like some of the challenges, some of the mistakes. And then the purpose is to help you to avoid those things. And if you don't know how to avoid it, then learn and start to master the skills to help you and to become successful.
Right.
But also on your road to success, you have to understand, what am I doing right? Or what are the key things that's going to help me to succeed?
Right.
And if I don't understand those key points and the key directions or directives to get to that point, here are the things that you need to go and master.
Okay.
All right. So number 1, dedication. Dedication, whether your goals are to become an entrepreneur or a business owner, dedication. You need dedication. What is that? Like that, the strong ability to work hard. Like you choose your path and you say, you know what, I'm going to start this journey and I want to open up a da-da-da, or I want to sell da-da-da, or I want to offer a service doing X, Y, or Z. When you make that decision, being dedicated, nonstop, relentlessly down that path, dedication is key, because a lot of people start off, and as soon as they start hitting those roadblocks and those barriers and start the unexpected start to happen, they stop because of dedication, like having that grit and that true dedication to achieve your goals, being able to stick to your goals. Dedication. You create a goal. I see you ready to jump in. I see your mouth twitching. Being able to, here's my goal. Because as you're building out a business, your goals always change, right? Like you're gonna create a goal. You're gonna achieve that goal. Then you should be planning for the next goal. Okay, I got this. Okay, I'm going to move to the next thing. You should always be thinking, how do I grow my business and how do I scale my business, right? And then once you choose that next goal, you have to be dedicated to it. That work ethic is, it has to be like nonstop. A lot of people fail because they don't want to work hard. And they see it online. They think it's going to be easy. They say, you know what? I seen this person advertising that, oh, they got a Bentley or a Mercedes or a Ferrari, and this all, I've been following them for 6 months. So I wonder how long. I guess it took them like 8 months to get to that, because this what they, that's what they promote. Hey, overnight success, guys. Make $1 million in a year, right? If not saying that it can't happen, because it can happen, but if you're gonna create a goal and say, I'm gonna make X amount of money over a short period of time, that means that your work, you're gonna have to work twice as hard, right? So dedication, guys, you got to be dedicated, and that's going to come with long hours of work, long
days, long nights.
long days, long nights. Dedication will help you through your problems.
But dedication, I think, also is the understanding of time is different. So, a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm going to go to work 9 to 5," and and
Speaking of time,
right, and then my work day is over, right? But when you're an entrepreneur or you're starting your business and you're successful, like, you don't keep track of time like that.
Right.
Like, your day isn't a 9 to 5. Your day could be a 9 to 9. Your day could be a 9 to 12. Your day could be, sometimes you don't even know what time it is. And you're like, oh, man, it's like this time already. But then you just keep on going because there's so much to get done in that day.
Right.
And so much to get done. There's no weekends. There's no, oh, thank goodness it's Friday. I got the weekend. I mean, that's just not how a lot of entrepreneurs work.
operate. Right. They don't have that luxury.
Right.
To live like that. But and what's important as an entrepreneur is if you want to see how to cut back on work. Like, how do I cut back on my hours? I'm dedicated to my business.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting forth a lot of hours, but how can I cut back some of that time and gain back some time?
Right.
So you could be dedicated, but automation is a great tool, resource to understand.
And core management too, right? So
Right.
you can delegate some of the tasks.
Delegation, right. And automation, I'm talking about that because once you choose the type of business that you're doing, if you can manage that business hands off and just allow a system to work for you, right now, then you could like, oh, you know what? I could be in New York right now on vacation, but my system is still operating and creating revenue for me. So dedication is number one. And when you're dedicated, because not only do I want to tell you, like, that's the first thing, but I want to say how.
Right.
And then the how is being able to, this is my thing I always say, is problem solution.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That'll help you through so much in your journey, especially as a business owner or entrepreneur. You always going to encounter problems.
Right.
Always.
Always.
Always. Even in the office today, like system problems, like the computers, like the network, like it's always going to be something that comes up. But being able to problem solve is a key component to being a successful entrepreneur business owner.
Well, I think that goes hand in hand with the person, because if that person can't problem solve basic issues that arise in everyday, day-to-day life, then it's going to be harder for them to problem solve if they take that step into being an entrepreneur.
Are you trying to start or grow your business? Well, welcome to YMA Financial, where we have created the ultimate platform for entrepreneurs and business owners. We specialize in small business startups. Our accredited business consultants will help turn your dream to a reality. We'll help obtain your business documentation, help you establish and build business credit, and whether you're working from home or storefront, we'll help fully launch your business. Check out our website at www.ymafinancial.com or give us a call at 888-531-6611.
That's true. I'm glad you brought that up, because that's true, because that's one of the things that we're going to talk about as we go on.
Oh, I'm just jumping ahead. See, I didn't even know what he was talking about, y'all.
But problem solution. You have to be able to problem solve, think logical through things, and then create a solution.
Right.
Always. Next thing is being able to adapt. Adaptability is key. Adaptability, being able to adapt, just like I was talking about earlier, the problems in the office. Mm-hmm. Like being able, okay, well, you have this tool down right now. Let's think outside the box.
Right.
Okay, now let's assign these to the employees and have them like continuously staying busy and accomplishing things to keep the business moving forward. That's being able to adapt to every situation. So look, I see your mouth twitching again. What are you gonna say?
Nothing. I'm
like-
taking it all in.
She's ready to just jump in. So being able to adapt, as an entrepreneur or a business owner, especially as a business owner, there's always going to be the unexpected. So being able to adapt to those
Daily.
things daily, and being able to adapt, and because you can step back and say, I can anticipate X, Y, and Z to happen.
You know, it's crazy. We were talking about on one of the real estate podcasts how in real estate, if you want to be an agent, you have to be prepared to be adaptable to situations, because closings get pushed out all of the time, or builders not getting supplies. And so now we're going to close in November, but now you're not closing until January.
Right.
And then, you have to not only adapt as the agent, but you also have to walk your client through adapting to the situation.
Right. So being able to adapt as a business owner, like there's always going to be changes in any type of atmosphere.
Right.
So whatever industry that you're in, there's changes that happen. It could be in the price. So there could be a new competitor that steps into your business realm.
Right.
Like their prices maybe 20%
Especially in
lower
service,
than yours.
right?
Especially in service, right?
Service and product.
Yeah, so you have to be able to adapt to those changes, being able to adapt to technology too. Because if you can't adapt to technology, you'll be the next Nokia or the next MSN.
Right. If you're only accepting cash payments, or you're not caught up with taking credit card transactions.
I hope no one that's in business right now is only accepting cash payments or Cash App. I had a conversation with someone today who got hacked. Their Cash App got hacked. So you guys be careful out there with those type of tools that you use. Use secure systems, especially as a business owner. There's a lot
It's
of
the cost related though. I think they don't do the cost analysis on those things and add that into where we talked about doing their business plan and budgeting, and they don't add that in. So
that's going to be number 5.
Oh, sorry.
Financial
Again.
savvy. Financial savvy though, but being able to understand your cost. All right, so
I'm just skipping all your numbers.
Yeah. Number 3 is having an exceptional product or service, right? So if you're going to become a business owner or entrepreneur, you have to have a good product or you have to have a good service. Like, what are you offering? And your product, you can't just say, I'm going to sell X from here and I'm going to cut the cost down. And then you start to ship that product out and then you start to get complaints because the product is just not a good product.
Right, because how many people out there, the first thing you do when you go to buy something is look at the customer reviews. And then if you say, well, they have good customer reviews, and then you read the bad ones, and then you weigh out what your best option is. Like, should I buy this product or should I not buy this product?
You was just doing that when you was doing the shopping for Christmas, like going over the reviews, like, wow, this only got 4.1, but this one got 4.8. Like that decision as a consumer, like they make those type of financial decisions on their purchase by seeing like how was the experience for the previous buyers.
Right, and you have to know how to negate through like negative reviews, because some people like
they're just upset. Yeah,
right. So
it came 2 days late. This company sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, and so we talked about the product, but the service too. The service that you offer, like if you go to eat, and I could think of one place that I haven't been back to for months. Because of the service, just not good service, right? You walk in and there's not a big crowd, but you have to wait and stand around for like 5 to 7 minutes. Then you sit down and it takes the waiter 5 more minutes to come and greet you. It's just not good service. So like service is key. So
it is.
Right.
It is. And I think too, you do have to understand in certain industries, like your restaurant industry, how hard it is to keep staff and people coming in, like actually coming to work. So sometimes it's bad management. Sometimes it's just lack of having staff,
Right. Well, that would be management, right? Because if you manage and educate and train your employees the proper way, don't walk by this table 3 or 4 times without at least stopping and saying, hey, I'm going to be your waiter. I'll be to you guys in a minute. But just to sit there and you see people just passing you by and you like, are we just sitting here or do they see us? Or
Yeah.
So
I think it's just the industry. Industry, and if you've worked in the industry, you have more of an understanding of.
So you're trying to think on the
how-
opposite side.
I always try to think on the opposite
I always
side.
think on the opposite side too, but as an entrepreneur, I always think, is this something that if I was operating this business, would I allow this? And I don't care how busy it is, like if the phones ring all day and like there's voicemails, then we have to think outside the box. Like, hey, we got to get these calls made back. So can we do overtime or whatever the case is? Like, but customer service, because then if I call somewhere and if I'm expecting to get a return call and I don't hear back, I'm just going to move to the next person or the next person that's selling that product or service.
Right.
Next, keyword. Our keyword is reality. Reality. And I chose that keyword because if you want to become a business owner or entrepreneur, these are the reality of the things that's going to help you to become successful. So the keyword is reality. Make sure down in the description, you'll see the link. And when you click that link, it'll take you to the web page. And then you just enter your name, your information in that keyword, and you'll be submitted in the drawing. The drawing that's on next week.
Next week.
All right. Next Monday.
You have a chance to win.
You have a chance to win. So next, marketing and advertising. Having a good understanding of marketing and advertising. Why is that important? Because you have to understand who's your buyer. Like, what do my buyer want? Right? You just can't come up with something and say, I'm going to just sell this, and you just don't know who your consumers are, because then you're just going to sell it to your friends or your family who's just there to support you. You have to understand the needs of the buyers. Like, so whatever type of product or service that you're offering, that person, that end user, what do they want? Because if you can solve a problem for them, then you create a person that always come back to you.
Right.
Always. You know what? I take my car over here and get an oil change. And this kind of goes back to service too, right? Because I take my car over here for an oil change. I'm in and out. Great service. I walk in, they greet me. Hey, we got drinks and coffee over there if you want anything while you wait. Great service. I sit down, I get my oil change, they give me a receipt. I leave, they say, have a great day, get in my car. I don't have a problem until I have to go to my next oil change. And I'm going right back to that same company.
Right.
Great service. But how do I even know about that business unless they're marketing, unless it's just some company in the area that I drive by? But if I see a commercial and it said coming for an oil change $19.99, I can go and get my oil change for $19, right? Marketing, understanding like who's that buyer. And it doesn't mean just throwing out a commercial or ad. You have to know what station to put it on. Like who watches that station. Right. If I'm gonna put a billboard up somewhere, like who drives on this street, the age group of those people that's in this area. Is it in the area of college students? Is it in the area, like who's going to see this ad? If I post this ad on social media, is it targeting the right viewers? So marketing is definitely important. And the next thing that we're going to talk about is, because I want to explain how. Because if you don't know how to market, there's so much information out there. And there's companies out there too. So there's a ton of ads that goes back to reviews. Because there's marketing firms online.
I started off checking it every other week, just like most people do. Then it got out of control. I couldn't help myself. I started checking it day after day after day. I didn't realize that I was becoming addicted until my wife said something.
What did she say?
She said, it's just a credit score, relax.
Are you checking your credit score?
Huh? Hold on.
If you type in marketing firm on Google right now, the first probably 3 or 4 things is going to be ads. And you can just take that name of that company and put the reviews for it, and see how the people who have used that company prior, what type of experience did they have. And if they got great reviews, then it makes me want to go back to that company.
Right.
And then you learn. It's good to always learn, though. So if those challenges that you have is in marketing or in advertising, start to learn. Like, do a survey.
Right.
Like, learn who's buying from you. So that's important. Marketing and advertising. The last thing I want to discuss is financial savvy. And that's when you jumped in earlier.
Right.
Do you want to add to that?
No, I think I pretty much hit all the points that I wanted to say.
So, financial savvy. Why is it important if you are a business owner to understand financials? Because you can't operate. Well, you can't operate because people operate and say, as long as I make more than I spend, I'm okay. That's not how you should operate a business, right? You need to understand, like, what's my cost for this, right? And I'm sure even Smith, right? That's who's behind the camera, guys. If you don't know, Smitha Lee. All right, top person out of the upstate. I'm gonna blow him up. But I'm sure when he looks at his bill, he looks at, okay, how many hours am I giving? What's my hour worth? And then I'm going to provide them a cost.
Evaluation. You have to know what your time is valued at.
Exactly. Time to value, right? That's
Yeah.
something that we teach is time to value. But and once you understand that, then what's my cost? How much do I charge? And then how much do I make? Because if it's not a service, how about if it's a product? That product, how much am I buying that product for? How much do I sell it for? And then how much do I make? Because there's a lot of people right now that's in business or acting as an entrepreneur that they do it but do not pay themselves because they feel that I can't afford to pay myself, right? But when you understand how much money you actually make, then it helps you to create a plan. But that will be in your business plan.
Right. I was going to say that all goes back to your business. Like, all those 5 things really go back to your business plan.
That's true. Well, the dedication, that's something that just can't be taught. Right? You have to internally be dedicated. You have to be that person that wants to succeed.
Even getting to the point of producing a business plan, that right there, that first step.
You're starting to create that habit of
right. Because how many people are like, well, I want to start this business, and then you say, well, you need to go get a business plan done, or allow YMA Financial.
She's throwing in plugs, guys. YMA Financial
to assist in creating your business plan, right? Or create your business plan with the data provided,
right?
And they just won't take that step. So it's that right there shows what type of dedication they have to their company.
I agree, and some people they always look for, how can I cut a corner? Right. How can I? If you take that approach when you start a business, then you're probably going to take that approach going forward until it catches up to you. Instead of just doing it right, and just do it the right way.
And that's going to be, guess what?
Go ahead.
That is part of my Real Estate Wednesday conversation.
Doing things the right way.
Part of it.
Part of it. We're going to look forward to that. Yeah. Real Estate Wednesday, doing things the right way. But let's finish this up. We're talking about financial savvy and why it is important. Let me say this is why you need to understand your financials. Because if you don't keep track of it while you're in business, if you don't understand those numbers, when it's time for your taxes, it's going to be a headache. Right. Right. I can promise you that. So start to learn it. There's a lot of systems out there. QuickBooks. I want my check right for that plug. But QuickBooks, guys,
call YMA Financial. They can
call YMA Financial. Right. If you guys need help with bookkeeping.
Right.
Bookkeeping is important. Like, if you don't know how to do something, then you outsource it. Right. That's key. And also delegation, when you were saying that earlier, but being able to outsource. But we got to get it wrapped up, guys. The red light just came on. But we had a great conversation, though.
We did.
Can we take 1 minute and just talk about the Christmas toy giveaway?
Christmas toy giveaway, you guys. It is December the
12th
and
13th.
12th will be in Greenville, South Carolina, and the 13th is going to be in Spartanburg, South Carolina.
We're going to give away tons of toys to the kids and the community.
Yes.
So make sure you bring your kids out. If you are in the upstate, if you're in Anderson, Greenville, Spartanburg, bring your kids out to the Christmas toy
If
giveaway.
you can make it there, then come. It's going to be drive-through only this year. So
Due to the
all
COVID.
you really need is
Transportation just to get
and
there.
your kids.
That's it. That's it.
No registration required or anything like
Just
that.
show
You
up.
just have to show up with your kids.
And if you need more information, go on our Facebook page, YMA Nation. That's YMA Nation Facebook page. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Yes.
For episode number 11. Wow. Wealth Building Monday, guys. So we will see you guys for episode number 12, Real Estate
Wednesdays.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you then.
What the bosses view, you gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses move.
YMA, Young Millionaires Association. Yeah, see, that's the association. Joe.